Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tabletop Tonight. My name's Ruel Gabiola. Let me know if you can hear me, see me, and if the stream looks okay. I would appreciate it. We're going to get things started off with stream snacks. Let me know what you're eating and or drinking. Corthane, hello. Good to see you. Thank you, Slivers, for the confirmation. Hello, Dicey Amazons. Thank you for the follow. If you're new here, if you're a first timer, we do analog alerts like the stream snacks. We're going to be talking about that in just a second. But we also have Felicia the follow fish. Felicia shows up whenever there's a new follower. She swims around, says hello, and then she swims away. And all of us, including y'all in chat, we say bye, Felicia. Thanks for the follow, Dicey Amazons. Want to thank WOTSQC. I believe that is Jen. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Folks, hydrate with me. Where's my hydration? Here it is. I'm hydrating today with Diet Pepsi. Topo Chico has not sponsored me yet, so maybe I should just shoot for the stars. Diet Pepsi, es muy delicioso. So have stay hydrated, folks, and I do have water as well, just in case. Thank you for the bye Felicias, and thank you, Amanda Vanna, for the audio video check. I appreciate it. Good to see Variant Hex with the lurk. Thank you, Variant Hex. I know it's late for you. I appreciate it. Corthian is here. Risa Roni is in the house, folks. Risa is with Incredible Dream, our sponsors for tonight. We're going to be playing a good one. Kinfire Chronicles, Night's Fall. I've been super excited about this. It's currently funding on Kickstarter. I'm going to drop the link there. Please check it out. There should be the link right there. Hopefully it'll show up in just a second. There it is. It's being funded. It's already crushed its funding goal. It's at over 200K. Amazing. Congrats to Risa and the Incredible Dream team, and I am very excited to be partnering with them. Headbanging Maniac is here. Corthian is here. Thank you for joining us. Headbanging Maniac, yes, it's been a while since I've streamed. As you can see, this is not my normal setup. I am in an Airbnb right now, and due to plumbing issues at the house, it has been just nothing short of a nightmare. Everyone I'm dealing with is great, but the process is slow, long, and frustrating. It is just the process of, doing a major plumbing job at your house, dealing with insurance, contractors, inspectors, all kinds of people, trying to coordinate with them and, getting estimates and getting things approved and things not approved. And oh, yeah. So I talked about a little bit on the R&R show with Rahdo this week and last. So I'm going to be here for a couple of weeks, and I'm making the best of it. I brought my streaming equipment here. I'm on a very small table. Hopefully the sound is okay, not too echoey, but we make do with what we have, right? So thank you again for hanging out with me. It's good to see everyone. I'm glad we can do this. It has been a while since I've streamed, and I figured we're going to just jump right in the deep end. We're going to go this awesome game from Incredible Dream, Kinfire Chronicles, Night's Fall. If you have not heard about it, it is on Kickstarter right now. It's been fully funded. Again, go check out that link that I just dropped right there, friends. Hopefully it popped up. Yep. And we'll be talking about it we'll get into the game in just a few minutes. I'd like to hang out and catch up with y'all. I hope you've been well. Good to see everyone. Dicey Amazons, also, thank you for the first time chat as always. Appreciate you. Thank you, Corthay, for the good juju. I can use all the good juju vibes, thoughts, prayers, whatever you want to send it my way. I will gladly accept them. I do want to thank Risa for the very kind tweet. Risa, that really touched me, the kindness that you showed, and other people who responded. I really appreciate that. That meant a lot to me and my family. I share things, and any kind of good vibes right now is much appreciated. And speaking of good vibes, I had a really good time last night. The reason why I didn't see the tweet, Michelle and I had a date night. We had planned this for a while, and it was to see Alicia Keys at the Greek Theater. And it was Alicia was supposed to come to LA a couple of years ago. Moved it back because of the COVID and everything. But she played, I think, 2 or 3 shows in LA. We caught the one last night, and it was amazing. I'm an Alicia Keys fan. I would not say I'm a hardcore fan. A diehard. I enjoy her music, but after last night, I am a diehard Alicia Keys fan. Her concert was amazing. She absolutely owned it. Her musicianship, top-notch musicianship. Just an incredible singer, performer, musician, and then she also had just a really cool vibe about her. She was very positive, and it was something that I needed personally. And I think Michelle and I, we were just. We talked about it afterwards. We were just mesmerized. She just owned the stage, and her music was incredible. She did this. One of my favorite bits was she, you know, she's on the main stage, and then she does this like transition where she's doing like a spoken word thing or whatever, and then all of a sudden she pops up, you know, in the middle of the crowd, near the soundboard. They had set up like a DJ booth almost with her keyboards and stuff. So she played like a bunch of songs in the middle of the crowd, almost like a house DJ. It was really cool, and just the energy just shifted. I mean, the energy was great the entire time, but when she was in the middle of the crowd, it was almost like a house party. You know, she was talking about how she was bringing it back to the Apollo. You know, she's from New York, and you know, she would, you know, talk about how the Apollo, you're either yay or nay according to the crowd. So she was doing that, a little bit of that. It was just such an incredible show. She played all the hits, played some obscure stuff. She also covered a few songs, and the big surprise guest was her. And, you know, Michelle and I were like, "What? Her is here?" And just, you know, a really cool surprise guest. Her is from the I think LA area, if not Southern California, and she's part Filipino. So we're just so thrilled to see her there, and you know, Alicia gave her a lot of love, and you know, the songs they did. Oh God, just a night to remember. Just I could not have asked for a better night. Date night with Michelle. And then afterwards, of course, you know, hanging out in the Greek theater, waiting for the traffic to go, we find our hot dog vendors, you know, and so we had the late night, we call it the LA Dirty Dogs. There's, you know, New York's got some really good hot dogs. You know, we're talking about Alicia and New York, but LA, we got our own style of hot dogs. We've got, you know, the street dogs. They're wrapped in bacon. They're grilled right there with onions and peppers, and then you throw on the condiments. You know, I love New York hot dogs. I've had them a couple of times. You know, back when my boy Ryan Green, rest in peace, many years ago, I met him out in the Bronx, and we went to a Yankees game, had hot dogs, and it was wonderful. But give me LA dogs any day of the week, plus twice on Sunday. They're the best. I want to thank Ajumath. Thank you for the gift sub. They have gifted a sub. So again, analog alerts, alert. We have a new gift sub, a compliment of Ajumath. Thank you, friend, for that. And because it's a gift, we say gift. Thank you, Ajum. I appreciate your generosity and support of the channel. Much appreciated. Let me catch up on chat here. I know it's sort of like just going on and on about Alicia Keys, but I could talk about her all night. That show was incredible. One of the best shows I've seen. Michelle and I, we got to see John Legend last year. Again, his concert had been pushed back because of COVID. You know, right afterwards, I said, you know, I love John Legend. Don't get me wrong, but Alicia Keys, next level. She was absolutely incredible. Thank you, Amanda. No echo. Good to see. Risa said this is not an easy game for a small table. We make it work here on Tabletop tonight. Headbanging. Hope all sorts out. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. And thank you, Risa. That's so kind of you. Rockstar. Appreciate you immensely. Slivers. This is a great question. Slivers asks. How are the pugs handling the situation? They're doing okay. They haven't been bad. It's just, I mean, they enjoy it. They're like on vacation right now. But we do have a nice little routine with them. There is a park across the street from where we're staying, so they like to go to the park. But you know, I think we all just want to be home. You know, it's nice, but it's not home. Let's see. Hello, GB Lasers in the house. Good to see you. Fishy Pishy Gaming. Hello. I remember you, Fishy Pishy. I love that username. Oh my, I'm so hungry now. Yeah, Stream Stacks, folks. Gift. Stream Stacks, let us know where you're eating and or drinking. I'm going to eat dinner after this. Michelle's cooking one of my favorite dishes. She does this cauliflower dish with ground turkey, I believe. Yes, she's actually cooking it right now here in the Airbnb. So that's going to be my... I had a Stream Stack. I had some leftover fries. It was a bad decision. I ate like a couple of them. They just dumped. I dumped them. But I will be eating a full dinner right after this. Let me know your stream snacks though. I'm curious to see. Has anyone talked about stream snacks? I might have missed it. Chat is rolling by here. Okay. Well, talk about stream snacks amongst yourselves. That's cool. We're gonna be playing some Kinfire Chronicles of Night's Fall in just a moment here. Let me find out where I can put my stream snack. But how are y'all doing? I know it's been a while since I've streamed here. I've been streaming with Rahdo on the regular. I did like a quick stream here the other day, I think last week. You know, basically just to test, unbox a bunch of games. And this is the game we're playing today, Kinfire Chronicles. So let me make sure we're all set up here. I'm going to catch up on chat. Stream snack for tonight is some white cheddar cheeses. Ooh, nice. I do like the white cheddar. That is always a good call. Love, love, love that. Thank you, Amanda and Risa, for that. Appreciate it. Azuma gifted to Wim the Webmaster. Awesome. Love seeing all the regulars here. You know, my mouse is sort of freaking out as well. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. That's okay. All right. Y'all can see me and hear me okay. That's great. I'm trying to think. Announcements. So, I'm supposed to be at the World Series of Board Gaming at the end of this month. I need to talk to them because I'm really close to, let's see, it's like 3 weeks away. Because of this housing situation, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I'm like 75% sure I'm going to be there in Vegas at the end of the month, but I need to talk to them and straighten that out because this housing situation, it is what it is. I got to deal with it. But let me know what games you're all playing. Yeah, I feel sort of disconnected from y'all because we haven't, but I am, one cool thing is if you haven't joined yet, our Discord is a really fun Discord. It's family friendly. We play games, we talk about games, we share photos of games, we share photos of our fur babies, we talk about nerdy stuff, non-nerdy stuff, Legos, the food we eat, etc. Come on and join us there. That's the way I've been able to connect with people there. We play a bunch of board game arena games. That was like a new channel that we started, and everyone sort of jumped on that. We have a Tabletop Tonight group, and I had like 8 games going on the other day. It was really cool. So it's asynchronous, so you don't have to play in real time. You just do your turn, and then it'll everyone catches up when they can. It's great. I love. It really rekindled my love of BGA. I'm still an analog board gamer. I still love I prefer doing the analog because I'm on the computer so much as it is, but having that connection with folks on BGA, again, with everything that we're going through, it's been really neat to stay connected and play games with y'all. So thank you for that. And join our Discord if you haven't already. Headbang Manic's been playing Fall Guys on Switch. Very nice. Corthane says, been a tough couple of weeks. Glad it's almost the weekend. I hear you, my friend. I am right there with you. I've been doing several filler games lately. Been loving Potion Panic. Oh, I've not played Potion Panic yet. Panda, I feel you. I hope your weekend, I hope everyone's weekend is wonderful. I'm happy because my brother and his family will be visiting us sometime this weekend at the Airbnb, so we're very excited about that. Get to see my niece and nephew. And hey, I've got some board games here we may play some. I've got the one that I'm hoping to get to the table is a new one that we picked up. Again, thanks to our Discord channel, they alerted everyone, someone alerted people to Gingerbread House on sale at Amazon. It's like $20. And then I had this credit of like, I think 10. So I paid $10 for Ginger House. It's a game by Phil Walker Harding. Praise be, the PWH. This is a game that I know the Brothers Murph really enjoy. I have not played it yet, but Michelle and I were big Phil Walker Harding fans. So we do have that one. And we also have Super Mega Lucky Box. I feel like that's always going to be a go-to in our house. We've played it with my family before. My sister-in-law, my niece and nephew. It's bingo, but with some gamer touches. Excuse me. Dicey Amazon played some Colt Express last. Oh, nice. I've not played Colt Express in years. I hope the game went well. That's like a OG game nowadays. Risa got to try Wonderland's War last night. I'm dying to try that. I've seen all the pictures. It looks wonderful. I know James Hudson just announced that he's going back to Kickstarter. They've got a new expansion, so I may have to jump on this one because I missed the first one. Corthane says, I hope everyone's week is let's folks, here's a group hug for y'all. We're doing a group hug right now, and we're gonna send some positive vibes to y'all. So group hug. Where's my hand? Here it is. Group hug to you all. Positive vibes. We're gonna get through this one day at a time. Michelle always reminds me, just whatever's in front of you, take care of that. Because I have, with everything that's going on, I'm thinking like 1,000 things ahead of time, all this stuff, and she always constantly reminds me, stay focused, just do the one thing. Like right now I'm focused on hanging out with y'all. I'm gonna play some Kinfire Chronicles in just a second. Yes, hugs. And To Live and Dice in LA is here. Yes, happy Friday Junior. To Live and Dice in LA says yes, happy Friday Junior, folks. Thursday, it is Thursday, right? It is Thursday, yeah. So I'm going to jump over here again. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Let's take a look at Kinfire Chronicles. As you can see, I've set up, now I do have the map set up. This, normally you wouldn't have it set up right now because we're going to go through the adventure deck here. Kinfire Chronicles, Night's Fall. now available on Kickstarter. I'm going to keep dropping that link, folks. Please check it out there. We are adventurers in a immersive cooperative role-playing game. It's basically an RPG in a box. And what it is, I want to read a little flavor text. So, welcome to the world of Atios. You and your companions are members of the Seekers Guild. Here's our Seekers. We're going to play two-handed today. We've got Naz and we've got Asha. And this is a society dedicated to protecting people from one of this world's greatest dangers. On certain nights, the very stars fade and go out as a magical darkness spreads across the land. The starless night. Wherever it touches, things are changed, scarred, or destroyed. Excuse me. And thousands have vanished in the night, possibly forever. Strange creatures and objects are often left behind in the wake of the darkness, some dangerous or even deadly. As Seekers, you wield Kinfire lanterns that burn with a magical flame, able to drive back the darkness of the starless nights. Lanterns are lit from the beacon of the great lighthouse in the mighty city-state of Dinlux. It is the only great city to have maintained its Kinfire lighthouse over the millennia, as the starless nights faded into distant legend. And now it is believed to be the only great city to have survived the return of the starless nights. And then, so basically, what it is, we are playing different adventures, and we have already, so what I'm doing right now, I'm going to go through one of the side quests that you all have unlocked on the campaign. So there, the prototype that I have of this, again, this is all prototype, folks. Things will be changing before final production, but what we're doing today is going through a side quest. So it's already been unlocked. You may have seen some of the videos or live streams already for the first two quests, but we are jumping ahead in the game, folks. So if you check out those, check out the the video, YouTube or Twitch archives. You'll just type in Kinfire Chronicles. You'll be able to find those. And then this is a side quest. Griff Dog's in the house. Hi, Al. This game is intriguing. Look for this is wonderful. Dicey Amazon's my favorite two PCs. Yeah. So here's Naz of the Kill Strikes here. Tactician. Whenever Naz moves during her turn, she may choose to move an ally instead. So Naz is here, and then Asha. I'm playing Naz the Orc, and then Asha the Elven Rogue. Asha Brillbrook is an opportunist. Attacks may be made by other heroes deal +1 to any enemies in Asha's space. All right, yeah. Risa said this is a fun side quest. So glad we unlocked it. Yes, folks. Super excited to be playing this. And what we're going to do, I'm going to jump right into this. And again, you have it's sort of like choose your own adventure. You're going to go through the cards, you're going to read them. And let me see if I can do this. Hopefully, I was playing around with my camera earlier. So this is the first card. We're just going to read it out, folks. Sorry about the green screen. Again, my lighting here is sort of weird, but the Lonely Lantern is mostly empty this time of day. Besides the tavern keeper sweeping in the corner, there is just a single figure, a scruffy-faced man sitting hunched at one of the tables. He seems preoccupied with something in his hands. So again, we have these choices now. So to speak to the tavern keeper, you go to that card, or scruffy man, or leave and search the surrounding area, go to 17-4. So, folks, play along with me. I'm looking at, you know what? I'm sort of curious about that scruffy man, but let's talk to the tavern keeper first. So the tavern keeper, oh, sorry about that green screen. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Hello again, loves. The tavern keeper leans her broom against the wall and wipes her hands on her apron. I'm Ross. Rose, by the way. Is it Ross or Rose? Oh, Ross. I think that's an S. Okay. I'm Ross, by the way. Are you looking for a meal? Although whatever's cooking in the back smells enticing, you decline the offer and ask Ross about the stranger. Poor thing. He seemed so frightened. Some of the ruffians from around here chased him off, shouting and hitting at the poor creature. With sticks, if you can believe that. I watched him run off that way. She pointed to the south-facing window. There's a path in that direction that hunters use. It's a little hidden from view, but perhaps he found his way there. Heads east into the forest. Take memory 17-1 and then return to 17-1. Okay, so what we're going to do is go here. We have memory. So there's a couple of decks here. So we're going to take memory card number 1. And let's see what that is. So this is something our characters will have. Raz, the tavern keeper at the Lonely Lantern, suggested that the stranger may have taken a hidden path often used by local hunters. The path eventually leads east into the forest. Okay, so something we can remember. We're going to add that to one of our characters. I'll add that. We'll place that here for now. So then we return to 17.1. Let's put 17.1 back on screen here. Okay. So now we've talked to the tavern keeper. We got to talk to that scruffy man, or do we leave and search the surrounding area? We got to talk to the scruffy man, don't we? Okay, let's get scruffy man card out here. Let's see what our scruffy man friend says. He says, as you approach, the scruffy man startles and quickly conceals whatever he was looking at. There's a frenzied look in his eye. What do you want with me? I haven't done anything. You exchange looks with one another. Clearly, you'll have to question this man. I haven't done anything, he says again. Okay. So now the action part. Choose a hero. That hero flips over 4 cards. If at least 2 of them are blue, you manage to get the man to talk. And then you go to there. All right. So with her scowl and intimidating glare, Nas only needs to reveal 1 card that's blue to convince him to talk. Okay, so we're gonna use Nas then, folks. That makes sense, right? So let me shuffle up Nas's cards. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Are any blue? Okay. Now there are new blue ones, but there's a white one. White, in this case, is wild, so that counts. So let's get back here. So at least 2 of them have to be blue, but because Nas is intimidated, it only has to get 1. So let's go to 17.3a. So let's see what that says. You reassure the man that he's in no trouble. You're simply trying to locate the stranger who was driven out of town. The man relaxes his shoulders and laughs. Oh, you're too late by now. Some lads already went after him. But I did pick up the brooch that he dropped. Looks rather unique. Valuable, he grins. I'll give you a good deal on it. 2 coin? You may spend 2 coin to buy the brooch. Nas leans menacingly over the man. He swallows. Did I say 2 coin? I meant free. Here, take it. The man hands the brooch over. If you get the brooch, go to memory 17-2. So Nas, don't mess around. And here's the memory. A strange brooch. Brooch. Acquired from a scruffy-faced man at the Lonely Lantern, the brooch appears to be crafted from fine silver. Open it, you find the painting of a creature covered in hair, but with wide, young eyes, like the eyes of a child. The brooch seems like something personal, something the stranger would probably like returned. Okay. So, we've got a brooch. So, Nas intimidated him to get the brooch. So then we return to 17.1. So let me get these cards in order here. 13A. Okay. Back to 17.1. Oh, that's not 17.1. 17.1, where are you? There it is. Okay. So now we've talked to the tavern keeper, the scruffy man. Now let's go to the surrounding area. 17.4. Outside the Lonely Lantern, you consider your options. If you head for high ground to survey the area, go to 17.5. If you follow the road out of town to check for unusual comings and goings, go to 17.6. If you have memory 17.1, go to 17.4a. So we do have 17.1. Remember, we were talking about that hidden path, which is right there. Roz let us know. So we are going to go to 17.4a. You find the hidden path where Roz said it would be. After a steep decline into a valley, the path leads east and disappears into a forest. Apart from Roz's suggestion, you have no evidence that the stranger came this way. Okay, so do we head for high ground to survey the area? Out of town for unusual stuff? Or do you follow the hidden path down to the forest? 17.7. Oh, let's go to the forest, folks. Let's see what's going on there. So we're going to go 17.7. Get these cards here. 17.7 says, following the trail, you spot signs that someone has passed this way, but the tracks are faint and hard to follow. Each hero must flip 3 cards. The heroes need to reveal the indicated number of green cards to follow the tracks. So we have 2 heroes today, folks. We need to reveal 2 green cards. Okay, so let me see there. Let's see. Nas flips over 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We have 2 greens. Okay, and is it each hero? 2 heroes. Oh no. Okay, so we reveal 3. We have to get 3 all total. So we've got 1, 2. We definitely did it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 from our heroes. Okay. And so we've got those two. For each, the heroes are short one. The heroes gain one. No, okay, so they're not short. Valora's not playing in this adventure, so we don't worry about them. Afterwards, you follow the trail. Go to 17-8. Okay. Yeah, we crushed that one. Let's continue to 17-8. Nas busted out. Okay, let's see. 17-8 is... Ooh, corpses litter the edge of the forest People you recognize from town. Oy. Their lips and fingernails are blue, and some of their necks are scratched and bleeding. It appears they died clawing at their own throats. Oh my gosh. Otherwise, there are no signs of a struggle, and the forest seems deathly quiet. Searching the bodies, you find some useful things. Open a copper treasure pack. Okay, so we got these little treasure packs here. Now these are... Okay, copper. Assuming that this is the copper one here. Risa says, you know it's going to be good when the card starts with corpses littered to the edge of the forest, right? Okay, so let's open a copper treasure pack. Oh, Asha, who we're playing with, takes a closer look, examining the bodies for clues. Take memory 17-4 if you don't already have it. Oh, okay, cool. So good old Asha. Let's see what she found. Memory card is deadly poison. Whatever killed the townsfolk in the forest east of Vinna is capable of emitting a deadly poison into the air. Aware of the danger, you plan to proceed with caution lest you suffer the same fate. Okay, so that's going to go to Asha. She's got memory. She's got good memory, apparently. Okay, we open the copper treasure pack. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Okay, so here's the action pack here. They're all power. You can pick whatever you want. Okay, so we got all of these cards here. Okay, bunch of different things. So let's go back here. Okay, okay, go to 17-9. So let's continue here. You don't know what you're about to find in these woods. You pause to take stock of your gear. You need to be ready for anything. Gain 1 token. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Gain 1 of these tokens here. Yeah, I hope the green screen is not optimized right now. It's again the lighting in here. So I could always do this, folks. If y'all want, I can just, if it's easier to read that way. I don't mind. Okay, so let's see what the adventure is going to do. So grab one of these tokens, which we did. Each hero, what is the name of this token? I don't know the name. Each hero may swap out 1 action card and its accompanying boost in their deck for a new one. You must follow the normal deck building rules. Ooh, okay, let's swap out. Interesting. So we have these new things here. Fate token, thank you, Risa. I just grabbed a fate token. And fate tokens are cool because they let you draw chits from the bag. You can drop a fate token and draw 4 chits instead and choose one. But we'll talk about that in just a second. That's used for combat and stuff. Okay, so let's see. Ooh. Okay, I sort of like this surround one. Tactician. Orc tactician. Okay, maybe let's give this one to Nas. So Nas, we're going to get rid of... We can change something out. Fist of the Winged. I like that one. Loyal Arrow I like. What else? Loyal Arrow, Sweet Bomb. There's a Knockout. Surround. Oh, okay. Okay. They already got the Surround in their deck. Okay. Oh, there's a shield. Ooh, there's a ward. That is cool. Sort of like that. Let's see if maybe we can boost up Asha here, the Elven Rogue. Do they have? Okay. So again, you can see how as you're adventuring along. So this is a side quest, folks. Already, we've done the first couple of missions or quests, and this has been unlocked. So you're leveling up your character like any good, adventuring game goes. So in this campaign, your character is going to evolve the more you play. Okay, Lady T, thank you, Lady Taka, for the resub. Appreciate it. Thank you for the resub and for hanging out. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Let's see, Mule Kick. Let's get rid of, okay, Mule Kick is cool. If you move before attacking, this gain attacks +2. Oh, there's so many good choices here. Okay, Blinding Flash. What is that one? Blinding Flash can do... Did I have that over here? Blind Flash. After attacking place. Okay, let's move the Blinding Flash. Let's from the copper treasure bag that we came on. I'm gonna get rid of Blinding Flash. And let's go with, do we have a Rush? The Rush would be a 2. I sort of like Rush because you can sort of, there's Sneak Attack, Scorpion. Okay, we're gonna go with Rush. So we got rid of the Blinding Flash, and this rogue is going to do the Rush. And let's see, every action has a boost as well, folks. So in combat, you're going to be using actions, but you can boost your fellow adventurers' actions with the boost. You cannot boost yourself, but you can boost others. So that's really cool. Okay. I end up underwater at work. So yeah, Lady T, we're just talking about this. Everyone, please just survive this week. We're going to get to the weekend where it's going to be better. Okay, so we are done with that. We have upgraded. Okay, let's continue with our adventure here. So, gain 1. So everyone's so only Asha decided to up her add a card to her deck. So if you have 17-4, which we do, go to 17-9A. Okay, let's go 17-9A. And it seems an airborne poison of some sort was responsible for the deaths of these townsfolk. You prepare yourselves by fashioning masks out of damp cheesecloth taken from your supplies. Take memory 17-5, which is here. Okay, precautions. It appears that an airborne toxin was blamed. Okay. As defense against, there's this. Hopefully they'll... Okay, so there's the memory. We're just remembering that. Now we go to 17-9B. The silence is broken by the sound of creaking. 2 of the trees seem to be separating from the rest, moving toward you with heavy, lumbering steps. The smaller one, walking on splintered legs, is coated in mushrooms. Huh. And the other swings a massive log fist as it walks. A voice cries out from above in a strange language, and a metal ball smashes into the larger of the beasts. The very stranger you were looking for is now providing you with cover fire from high in the branches. Okay, when setting up the battle, place the stranger's ally card next to the monster's sheets. Tree Fist suffers 2 at the start of the battle. Okay, if you have memory 17-3, which we do not, okay, you had a feeling, okay. Otherwise, we're caught off guard, 17-11. So we've been caught off guard. What is going on here? We're going to find out. Aha, setting up the battle. So as you can see, I've got the map out. I may have peeked, folks, just for purposes of the stream, but I have not read any of the cards. Okay, if you have 17-5, which we do, place an overlay. Okay, so we're gonna do now. I am going to move this stuff off screen because I want to show our friends the bad guys, the enemies. We're gonna go here, gonna move this out of the way. And fate tokens and stuff. This is a time track. Basically, we're going to be pulling chits out of the destiny bag, and any chits that are spent or go here. And then if we have 4, there's certain ones that go here, hearts or darkness. If we got 4 of those, then we basically take all the chits and put it back in. It's a way to make sure that we don't, are not going to see all the chits during a turn. So I'm going to just move these off camera. And because we want to see the baddies. There is Tree Fist. There is Death Cap. Boo! Everybody now, boo! Baddies. Okay. Their stuff's already in the bag. So, we are caught off guard. 17-11. Oh, it's right here. Duh. Okay. So, our adventurer is going to start here. And here. Okay. The baddies are going to go... Who is who? This is Tree Fist and Death Cap. This is... this one here, and this one here. Okay, so Tree Fist is going here. Death Cap is going here. Okay, and you'll see here these are modifiers. These are in the trees, so melee attacks will get, range attacks will get a +1. Yeah, this game has such a big table for it. It totally does, right? And I am on such a small table. I'm obviously cramming stuff in here, folks. You are not seeing it all. And you know what? I'm going to push this over just a little bit. I want to see all of the baddies here. Here's the Bag of Destiny. And again, the other stuff's off camera right now. Hey, Wombat. Good to see you here. Okay, so place an overlay 17A on Death Cap. Okay, 17A overlay on Death Cap. Overlay. Okay. So, because the things that change, the choices we make in the adventure, the baddies, obviously we've been surprised, but now this here, we're going to overlay this. This is here. It's going to go here. Overlay on Death Cap. Okay. With a wet, flatulent sound, the tree beast expels a cloud of musty spores. Oh my gosh. The smell is acrid, but muted through your dampened mass. This attack targets all heroes in adjacent spaces as well. Okay, so this is going to go... Does this go here? Here. 3, 4. Okay. Cool. And now we have to set up the numbers for the thing. Actually, I need to push this over just a little more. Get this over here. Okay, that's about as far as I can go. But I can do this. Cool. Okay. Let me put those there. 17. Oh, this is not. That was a memory card. We don't have that yet. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be for the combat situation. We're going to put the numbers here. 1, 2. I'll put them on this side. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So when you pull chits out of the bag, whatever number is here, that's the action you're going to do. So this is 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, and oh, that's actually supposed to be for Tree Fist. Okay, so let me move over Tree Fist. Okay, Tree Fist. There's that. Health meters, health dials, and now we have to do 7, 8. I'll put it here, so easier to see. 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11. And 12 is off here, and then the symbol there, the darkness. Is that darkness? Yeah, right there. That'll be special abilities. Okay, so then you'll notice the focus. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, hey Bing, good to see you here. So 17.5 in place. We did the overlay on Death Cap. If hero is defeated, you lose the battle. If tree beasts are reduced to 0, go to 17.30. 13. Okay, so now we're going to go to combat. Let me make sure our health is all set. So in the 2-player game, folks, you are going to get 5 additional health. So 15 plus 5 is 20. 11 plus 5 is 16. And then let's see, they have 26 for Tree Fist, and then 22 for Death Cap. Okay. This is number 12. Oh, what's 12 go to? 12 goes to... oh, is it the ally? Shoot, I forgot. Okay. Place the Stranger's ally card next to the monster sheets. Stranger's ally card. And that goes here. That's our friend, the ally. They're going to put there. And that is going to be 12. Yep. So that could be part of the action as well. That's cool. Okay, so Death Cap, because our friend in the, taking care of us, they're our homie, they suffer 2 damage right off the bat. So 26 down to 24. Okay. Is that right? Yes, tree fist. Yep, that's tree fist. 24. Okay, let's go to combat. So combat. We get our set. You know, I'm going to shuffle these up. Okay, shuffle up and draw 7. Reese says, "Okay, this is just proof that I could have fit this game on my coffee. I tried hard enough." Yeah, but you know, you don't see the off-camera stuff, Risa. Like I have fate token, I have like the effects and the fate tokens boards on top of each other off to the side here. Not ideal, but hey, you do what you do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do what you do to get a stream going. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle these up. Nas. Okay, and this is what I'm excited about. I think the combat system in this game is really cool. It's basically pulling like a bag builder. You are pulling chits out of a bag, and that's going to determine actions. So let me get these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then depending on the color of the actions, you can boost and you can play actions and so forth. So we've got Nas here. We've got Asha here. We have our lanterns charging. Okay, those will come into play later. When we exhaust cards and stuff. But let's get into it. So we got our 7 here. Enemies focus on their targets. So this one's focusing on the nearest hero, Tree Fist. So this is Tree Fist here. This is Death Cap. So Tree Fist can focus on either one. I guess, let me see, where's the focus token? I guess they'll focus on Asha. And then this is, they're both focused on the nearest hero. So we'll say Death Cap focus here and Tree Fist focus there. Okay, let's go begin drawing chits. So here we go. First one drawn is number 7. So what we do is go to the number 7 here, and this can say this is where Death Cap is doing the wet flatulent sound. Tree Beast expels a cloud of musty spores. The smell is acrid but muted through your dampened mass. So this attack targets all heroes in adjacent spaces as well. So they're attacking there. So is that 1 damage per? It's attack. I'm assuming it's 1 hashtag tree fart. Yeah, I'm assuming it's 1 damage for each hero. Is that correct? This here. Let me hydrate real quick, folks. Oh, doing a lot of talking. I love the narrative games like this. But it does make me a little dry. Okay, area effect, no damage, but 1 hurt. Okay, cool, 1 hurt. Okay, so 1 hurt, and this will go. Hey, I collected camels in the house. Risa says as long as he's in the same space as the Seekers. Okay, so he hasn't moved. I forget. Do they move? Let me see, because I know we get a movement, but do they get a movement as well? The baddies. Hope you're doing well, Collecting Camel. We are playing Kinfire Chronicles, Night's Fall. Thanks to our friends at Incredible Dream. Yep, 1 movement. Okay, so they're moving here. Okay, well, who was it? Was it Death? No, it was, yeah, it was Death Cap. So Death Cap's moving here. Is this Death Cap? No, this is Tree Fist. This is Death Cap. Okay, moving to the nearest hero. So discard this card, enemy suffers 2. So we got this here. So the hurt goes to the, okay, cool. And then 1 movement, as long as it's in the space, no damage, but 1 hurt. Okay, no damage, but a hurt. So when this ability triggers, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we go back to the Destiny bag, pull a chit, and we shall see what happens. Number 3. So, and let me put the spent chits. This was 7. This is off screen right now. Those are the spent chits. So number 3, it is Tree Fist yet again. No, it's Tree Fist. That was Death Cap. Was the first one. Death Cap was here. This is Tree Fist. Number 3. So Tree Fist raises its massive fist into the air and smashes it down upon its target. Ooh. 8 damage. Oh my gosh. What the heck? So they move here, nearest hero, taking 8 damage. Now I do have, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to grab armor cards. So they get 2 armor for Nas. And then Asha gets 1 armor. So that basically takes the damage. So So you suffer 1 damage for each shield card in your hand, then discard one of these cards. When you discard a shield armor card, return it to the pile of unused cards. Okay, so instead they're attacking Asha. 8 minus 1 is 7. This goes back there. And 7, so it was 16 minus 7. God, that was a big attack. 9 health. Oh my goodness. For Asha. And you can discard that hurt card. Oh yeah. Okay. Discard the hurt card. This enemy suffers. Discard this card. This enemy suffers 2 damage. Okay. Wait. So then the discard. If I discard this, I give them back 2 damage. Is that right? Does that sound? Let me think. Discard. Or status effect. Nas have a damage reduction to help. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, folks, this is what's wonderful when you have someone from the publisher in chat. When it's a new game like this, I always forget stuff, so this is great. Nas says whenever Nas moves during her turn, she may choose to move an ally instead. And then the Elven Rogue Asha, attacks made by other heroes deal +1. Okay, so that stuff doesn't come into play yet. Bing, no, that's a great question. Yes, this is a spiral book, bunch of different maps, just like Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. Let's see if they can play anything here. There's a war, there's a rush, shattering. Nope. Okay, that doesn't have anything. Don't have anything here. These are attacks. Okay. Cool. All right, so that's that. Now let's move on and go to the next out of the bag of destiny. 10. Golly. Who shuffled these things? 10 is here. So that is Deathcap. Deathcap is this one. 10 is with a loud crack of wood. The crab-like tree beast moves to smash its front claw on its target. Deathcap refocuses before attacking. So Deathcap is attacking Nas this time for 4. They got 2 shields, so we can dump those and take 2 damage, so down to 18. Okay. Wow. Okay, here we go. Shake these up. Come on, where are those? Where's our character chits? There you go. Oh, okay. Oh, a heart. Seeker of the player's choice takes a turn. And add this shit to the time track. So I'm going to show you what the time track is, folks. Again, this is off camera. So we got this one here, and we're putting 1 there. So once this fills up to 4 with either hearts or darkness, then we take all the chits, including here, and put them back in the bag. Okay, so I'm gonna go there. Refocus. Yep, Nas is still close. Okay, so let's see who should go now. We get to choose which seeker. I feel like whenever Nas moves during her turn, she may choose to move an ally instead. I sort of like that because I want Nas wants to move Asha, who is the Elven Rogue, here. So hopefully, does she have a range attack? No. Okay, but Nas has this. Okay. Title Ford. Okay. Rush. Shattering Blow. You can't move for. Ooh, I like that. Okay. We're going to do a Shattering Blow by Nas. Let me see if we have a boost. We could boost. Yeah, so what you're doing, you play an action and you can boost it with a similar color. So we're going to do the Shattering Blow. So this is 4 onto, let's see, Nas is here, 4 onto Deathcap. So from 22, wait, is this the one that took, no, Tree Fist is the one that took 2 at the start from our friend. Okay, so 22 minus 4 is 18. Okay. You cannot move before or after this attack, so they're not going to move. After attacking, place hurt on each of your target's active abilities. Yay. So all these abilities are putting hurt on them. Putting the hurt on them. 2, 3. As you can see there, that's going to change stuff up. And then I'm going to boost. So Asha is going to boost with... it's got to be a red or a white. Okay. Can boost with the Asha's dagger. But this is just a block. This would be a block. Right? Yeah. Reduce an attack of this color that's targeting another seeker by... Oh, man. How can... No. You know what? No. No, we're just going to do that. I cannot move before. Asha can boost with the... Oh, really? With the red-blue dip? Oh, the mule kick. Okay, yeah. Mule kick. Okay. Let's do that. So, another 1 damage, right? So Sasha plays, or Asha plays that. So another 1. Down to 17. Boom. And that's it. So we pulled the chit for our friend Nas there, and now we pull another chit. Let's see. Hopefully we can. Well, actually, we pulled the heart chit, which allowed us to choose who to go. No worries, Risa. I really appreciate your help. Okay, let's see who comes out. Hey, all right. So this is the Asha chit. So that goes into our spent chits, and now Asha takes a turn. Yay! All right. So Asha is gonna bust this out. Ooh. Do I do the black? Yeah. We can do the black power bomb. We'll bust out the black power bomb, folks. So friendly fire. This attacks any heroes in this target space as well. She's gonna attack our friend Tree Fist. Thankfully, Nas wasn't able to move last round, so Nas is still there with Death Cap. So Asha's just gonna drop 5 right here. And it's a +1 because it is a ranged attack. Is that correct? Yeah, ranged attack. So 5 + 1 is 6. So 24 is down to 18. Take that, Tree Fist. And hey, Legends. Oh, good to see you. Legends, is this game out right? No, it is being funded on Kickstarter. I'm going to drop the link right now. It's fully funded, over $200,000. It's got a couple of, I think about a week left or so. Click on the link there, folks, and you'll be able to get more info on the game. Okay, so I just did a bunch of damage thanks to Asha's Black Powered Bomb. This action does not have a boost card and doesn't count towards your deck size after you play it during battle. Remove it from your deck. So basically, it's a one and done. It's a bomb. So that's the bomb has been dropped. Drop the bomb on me. And then we go back. Check out what's in the bag of destiny, the destiny bag. All right. Hey, all right, it is Nas. That is Nas's chit. And by the way, just to let y'all know, I've got 6 of each character here. In a 2-player game, you have 6 chits, and then you have the numbers here for the baddies. That's what I was wondering. Like, first of all, I did like 3 numbers off the bat. I figured that we'd be getting in there, but we didn't. So okay, it is Nas's turn. This goes to spent chits pile. Nas, what you got in your hand? Got a couple of boosts, actually a bunch of boosts. So maybe I should be looking at boosting, what's her name? Okay, we do have a rush. Ooh, do we try to, maybe we should do that. Okay. I do have, I could, let me see, what are they? 17 and 18. We're gonna rush. So we do get a free movement anyways. So 1 movement for Nas, you do it before or after your attack. But they're gonna spend 2, or they're gonna deal 2 damage to Tree Fist, so 18 down to 16. And then we're going to boost this color here. Scorpion Strike or Snake Eyes will get 2 more here. Yeah. We're gonna do 2 more. Oops, no, this is Asha's. So 2 more down to 14. Yeah. Woo! Alright. So that was Nas's turn. Now we go back to the Destiny bag. Okay, here we go. Teamwork! Teamwork makes the dream work. And alright, cool. Back to Nas. I was hoping we'd get Nas because Nas got... want to play this action here. So this is the Title Force. And before we get to the Title Force, folks, let us say hi to my brothers from another mother. The Brothers Smurf, thank you, friends. Thank you, Nick, and or no, it's Mike today, soloing because Nick's feeling a little under the weather. Thank you, friends. This is the the raid helmet has been updated. You know, let me update this the right way. Thanks to my wife Michelle for all the updates. This is the raid helmet. If it's the first time you're here, my name is Ruel Gaviola. This is Tabletop Tonight. Thank you for joining me today. I do analog alerts here, just like this one, the raid helmet, and DM Yenser has just followed. There's another analog alert for that. It is Felicia the Followfish. Whenever there's a new follower, Felicia the Followfish shows up. She swims around, says hello to new followers, then she swims away, and all of us, including y'all in chat, we say bye, Felicia. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, Wannabe Kiwi. Hey, good to see you. Slivers. Wannabe Kiwi, thank you for hanging out with us. The Board Game Garden, much love to you, friend. Good to see you here. AB Trube, Wombat. Thank you for all the bye Felicias. Hornus is here. Friends, I'm playing Kinfire Chronicles Nightfall. This is a wonderful new campaign game. I'm going to be dropping the link right there in chat. It's funding now on Kickstarter. It's already fully funded, over 200K. Risa from the Incredible Dream Team is here. Incredible Dream Team, you like that? They're here hanging out with us. If you have any questions, now's the time to drop into chat. Again, it is a really cool campaign style game, very cool narrative. We are seekers trying to defeat baddies. We're adventuring, we're leveling up our characters like an RPG in a box, folks. I'm going to get to the game. Thank you, Mike, for the raid. I hope Nick is feeling better. Here is the game right here. And yes, where are we? So we've got Asha of Brillbrook. This is the Elven Rogue. We have the Orc Tactician Naz of the Kill Strikes. I love that, the Kill Strikes. We are taking turns. The really cool thing about this, we have this bag of destiny, or the destiny bag. You're gonna pull chits out, and whatever chit comes out, that's who's gonna do the action. So this is off screen right now, but these have been the chits that we played. We see these numbers here. Those numbers correspond to the monsters. So we've taken actions for them. And then these chits here correspond to our characters. They've taken actions as well. The heart one allows us to choose a character. You can choose a monster. I don't know why. Maybe in future adventures that'll reveal. But you can choose any character. In this case, we chose Naz. Naz has some really cool attacks. Asha just dropped a black powder bomb, though. Did some damage to Tree Fist. We are fighting against Tree Fist and Deathcap. This is very much a choose your adventure style game, folks. And as you can see here, let me show you some of the narrative cards. Narrative cards, you're going to be, you choose certain things and it'll lead you to other cards. You have memory cards that stay in the game as well. We are currently in battle. We are battling these tree creatures, and we started at a tavern, but this is a side quest, folks. One of the side quests that has been unlocked thanks to the followers of the campaign. DM Yenser says, so super excited for this one. Yes, awesome, so cool to glad to hear that. And Jen Cam is here as well. Good evening, friend. Good to see you here. I'm going to get back to the game. I've given you a quick little summary of what's going on. Basically, you're pulling chits out of this bag to see who does an action. So, if I remember correctly, it was Asha's turn. No, it was Naz. Naz got another turn, and they were going to play a Tidal Force. The Tidal Force. What is a Tidal Force? Glad you asked, Ruel. A Tidal Force is a ward. The ward stays in play. There's, helping out here. So as Naz surges forward through the battle seed and magic, her enemies are carried helplessly along with her. So while in play, when Naz moves, she can move an enemy in her space along with her. That enemy then gains a, what's the name of this token? I forget. A hurt. Is this a hurt or an exhaust? Or it is, I think it's a weak. Anyways, free action, take another action after this one. So this goes in play. This is going to stay in play. Okay, here. Hi, Board Game Free. Board Game Free. Every time I see that and say that now, I totally think about you. Weakness. That's right. It is a weakness. Thank you, Risa. So now I get another action. Unfortunately, I don't have, all I have are boosts left. So I believe I can, when it's filled, when I'm done with action cards, I can redraw, basically, right? So I'm going to discard all of these. The title goes there, and I draw 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. But that's the end of my turn. Anyways, go back to the Destiny bag. Oh, lantern charging time too. Yeah, anytime you have to redraw, folks, your lantern is charged. Again, the Kinfire, that's the magical stuff in this, the magical stuff. It's a technical term. Magical stuff in this game. This is Alter. This is Fate's Trick. So in this case, after attacking, shatter one of your target's spent monster chits, removing it from play for the rest of the battle. That's really cool. Okay. And then once you spend it, you just you have to charge it again. So let's move on, folks. Again, thank you for joining me today. Starting armor, you're gonna need that. Yes, starting armor. Thank you, Risa. That goes there. As you can see here as well, you can see here on your turn, you're gonna do these actions here. Okay. So I'm gonna draw here. Let's see what comes up. It is, hey, it's Asha, our friend Asha. It's her action. So again, this goes into the spent chits right there. I said chits, folks. It's a family-friendly stream. Asha is going to go and check out. So she's played these here. Does she have any action? She does. She has Mule Kit or right in the soft bits. So let's see. She can move over here. This is a melee attack. So she's going to, we're going to try to team up on Tree Fist. Because Tree Fist, let's take Tree Fist out of the equation here. Because Death Cap is hurt, so they're covering up those actions. Tree Fist has some big actions here. So for Asha, she spot an opening and strike your enemy's most vulnerable place, paralyzing them with agony and weakness. So 2 hits. So from, what are we at? 14 down to 12. And then place 2 weakness on each of your target's active abilities. Yay! So we're going to take some weakness. Active. Boom. So anytime they have to do those actions, they're going to take those off. So let's see. So that is right in the softest. Let's see if Nas drew any boosts. And they did. This is a boost for movement. Let's see. Asha moved there. So we can boost her movement and get her back over here. Get her back in the tree. That would be cool. A Loyal Arrow gives her another damage. Knockout. Oh, what is this? A Loyal Arrow. Is that a damage? Chip redraw. It is. Okay, that's okay. Here is that. These are the actions that they have. Loyal Arrow, Fist of the Wind. Grandma on the Grouch. Never underestimate the power of the beer. That's right. Okay, so why don't we move Asha back here? Because then if she has any range attack, she'll get a +1. Yeah, we'll do that. So they're going to boost and move Asha there. Thank you, Nas. Okay. And let's remember, Nas and Asha do have additional things here. Whenever Nas moves during her turn, she may choose to move an ally instead. Attacks made by other heroes deal +1 to enemies in Asha's space. So, folks, when Nas did that attack on Tree Fist, they should have gotten a +1 thanks to our friend Asha. So instead of 12, they're down to 11. Okay, so 11 and 17. Okay, cool. It changed a bit in the final version. Okay, yeah. So again, this is a prototype, folks. Some of these icons are changing, as Risa has noted. Changed a bit in the final version. I've got the prototype copy. Okay, let's get back to the bag here. Oh, I really enjoyed this. This is such a cool way to do combat. Okay, this is, hey, it's Nas again. So this is the 3rd Nas. So we've got 3 more there. Nas is, let's see, these are reacts. Oh, they can restore health. Look at that. Okay. So why don't we, so let's see. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do because we get another action. Okay, here we go. Nas can move another person in an ally, choose to move an ally instead. They're going to move Asha here. Okay. And then use the Sweet Bomb. Restore 4 health to yourself or another hero in your space. Here's a hero in my space. So from 9 up to 13. Okay. Free action. Take another action after this one. Dispose of this action doesn't have a boost card. After you play it, remove it from your deck. So it's a one-time. One and done. Just like the Black Powder Bomb. So that goes there. And now Naz's action, instead of moving, they've been moved to choose an ally instead. So they're going to move her back here. So Naz is just like moving people all around. Now Naz gets to take another action. We're gonna try to finish these people out. Okay, we're gonna use the Alter, Fate's Trick. Alter the balance, shouts Nas, smashing forward with her lantern. A blast shoots from it, enveloping her enemy, and who shrieks and clutches their head. 5 damage to Tree Fist, so down to 6. Okay. After attacking, shatter one of your target's spent monster chits, numbered 1 through 12, removing it from play for the rest of the battle. Yay. So we're going to remove, let's see, 1, 3, 10. We're going to remove, well, all these are taken up right now. What was the one that gave the 8? So a 1, 3, we're going to take out the 1. So the 1 chit is out of this battle for good. And then this is charging. Okay, so that was Nas' action. Good turn, Nas. Well done. Now let's pull another chit here. Let's see what happens, folks. Shake these up a little bit. This is this symbol here, the darkness. So it goes on the fate tracker right there. Okay. So they're going to do this one. When this ability triggers, discard this card. This enemy suffers 2 damage. So discard this. And the death cap. Oh, death cap isn't even here. But they're going to move. They're going to refocus the nearest hero, which can go. They're going to go towards the one. They could go to either one, but they're going to choose the one that has the least amount of health. This has 18. This has 13. So they're going to go towards Asha. So 2 damage, 11. Okay. As you can see here, these stack. So they have removed that one. It goes back over here. And then we go back here. Okay. Let's see what happens. That bag is really full of chits. Hey, speaking of chits, it is Asha's turn again. So that's the 3rd one to Asha. She got the mule kick. Okay. Ooh. If you move before attacking, this attack gains +2. And you may move your target 1 space. Look at that. So I could move here and attack Tree Fist. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So move, then attack for 1, but +2, that's 3. And do I have... Okay, yeah. Okay, 3. So down to 6, down to 3. And then we can boost... Oh, let me play this here. Then you move a target. No, not yet. We're not going to move. We're going to boost with this one, the knockout from our friend Nas, down to 2. Oh, we're almost done with Tree Fist. So close. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. And then you may move your target 1 space. So we could move them here. No, we'll leave them there. We're not going to do that. Okay, cool. Let's go back here. And we have, hey, Nas again. So that's 4 of the Nas tokens. So Nas, what action they have? They have a boost. They have a knockout. Ooh. We can finish off. Yeah, we're going to finish off this. Ooh, this is a melee aura. I'm going to save that fist to win. We're going to do the knockout blow. Or... let me see what they boosted you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna. Oh, you know what? Asha was out of action cards, so she discards those, charges her lantern, and then draws 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, she got the coup de grace. Let's see what boost she has. Boost. This boost here is, I think, draw a card. Yeah, draw a card. Or draw, discard, and then draw and discard a card, I believe. Yep, or draw or discard a card, plus or minus. Coup de grace is a boost. Okay, so let's do the. It was Nas's turn. Nas is gonna do the knockout blow. Yeah, the knockout's gonna. Oh, actually no. Yeah, I'll save. I want to use this because it can be used as a range as well, and it does. What is this? It puts a trap on him. So this one does 3 plus a stun. So, but that's not gonna matter because they're gonna, with the 3, they have 2. Boom, 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 boom. Dead meat. So this is gone. Bye bye, Tree Fist. So that's the knockout. Michelle, I don't know if you can hear Michelle in the background when I did my Nelson Muntz. Aha! She started cracking up. Any Simpsons fans out there? That's for you. A little Nelson Muntz shout out. Okay, so we have we are finished with Tree Fist. Yay! Take that, Tree Fist. Now we go back to the bag here. And bye, Felicia. Number 11 is Death Cap. As you can see here, 11 goes here. This goes here. Hurt. When this ability triggers, discard this card. The enemy suffers 2. So they need a refocus. I always forget the refocus. So the refocus, they're going to go to the enemy, the nearest hero. They're both in the same spot. So they're going to target the one with fewer hit health points. So this is 18 and 11. So they're going to do 2 damage to Asha. Poor Asha. And then that was, what was the number? That was number 11. So this goes away. Cool, cool, cool. Go back to the bag. Thanks again for hanging out with me, folks. This is Kinfire Chronicles Night's Fall. Be sure to check out the Kickstarter live right now in that link in chat. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I'll have the links in the show notes below. So feel free to click on that. Oh, Darkness. Okay, that's the third one there. Darkness goes here. So, oh, this is the Hurt. And this attack targets all heroes in adjacent spaces. So all of these people are going to get a damage or a hurt card. Okay. So the next attacks are going to be those hurts. They also take, is it 1 damage per? I think it's, I think last time down to 17. This was 9 down to 8. Steve, yeah, probably gonna spend money on it. Yeah, this is wonderful, and this is a side quest, Steve. This was unlocked during the campaign, and there are a bunch of quests and stuff. This is one of the side quests. Okay, so let's go back to the chip. By the way, the quest. This is quest number 17, the Stranger. Guess I should have said that at the start, but hey, I'm so excited, I just jumped right in. This is Asha. Yay, Asha. Let's see what Asha's got. Remember, she had just redrawn. Ooh, Asha's dagger. So cool. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get Asha's armor. They got armor. So actually, the 1 damage, instead of 1 damage, or what was it? 1 damage for each, we can just discard our armor and get that health back. So 18, discard one of these armors. And then this one goes back up to 8. Or back to 9. And discard this armor. Okay, let's use... Oh, it's Asha. She can... Oh, man, we got to do this. Yeah, Asha's going to use Sight's Twilight. This is her lantern. Eclipse the sight, whispers Asha. Like a candle being blown out, she vanishes. Moments later, a thin wound seemingly opens by itself on her enemy's leg. Ooh, so stealthy. So 17 down minus 6 is 11. And then after attacking, refocus each enemy focus on Asha to another hero of your choice. So they're going to refocus on Naz. And then her movement, she's going to move back to the trees here. So this is done. So that's going to be charging now. And then we go to another chip pull. And oh, another Asha. Cool. Okay, Asha. Yeah, we're using Asha's dagger. So it's going to be a 2. And because she's in the tree, she gets a +1 because it's a range attack to this to Death Cap. Asha looked down at the throwing knife. It was a gift from my brother, something to protect myself with. It wasn't well made, but it always returns to me, unlike him. Say, you may put this card on top of your deck after playing or discarding it. So this is cool. So a 2 goes back on top of my deck, +1, 3. So this is down to 8. All right, Death Cap. Okay, that's that. And let's see, can they... Oh, we can boost it. No, there's no... This boost does not... Again, you could boost other characters, but they have to match the color. This does not match. Okay, that's on top of the deck. Let's pull another chit. Yeah, I checked if Naz could boost. No, it was just has 2 actions in the boost here. The white ones, folks, if they're white, they're wild. They can boost any color. This green did not match up. This is, hey, another Asha. Wow, so this is three. This is all the Asha actions are done. So there's 8 hit points there. She got the heavy staff. Snake eyes. Ooh, that's cool. She can throw 2 of these for 2 damage and gets an additional one there. And then it would be boosted by the loyal arrow. Ooh, I like that. We can boost as well, folks. The coup de grace. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do the coup de grace. This is going to be awesome. So, this death cap was focused on Nas. So, Asha, the rogue, is going to swoop in here, 1 movement, and then do 3 damage. So, 8 down to 5. But add +5 if target is not focused on you and has 8 or less health remaining. They have 5 health remaining. This is +5. Bump, ba-da-dum. Death cap has been death capped. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah. All right. GG. Well, that's it for the battle. We have 1 combat. So let's go back to the cards here. Where were they? Gosh. Here it is. Okay. If heroes defeated, we lose. Nope. If the tree beasts are reduced to 0, go to 1713. So what we're going to do is go to 17-13, which is over here. It's part of my big head on the screen. And having overcome the beasts, you take a moment to catch your breaths. Careful not to lean on any of the nearby trees. You hear a rustling from above and then find yourself face to face with the stranger. If you have memory 17-2, which we do not, return the brooch to him. Oh, did we have the brooch? I remember talking about the brooch, but apparently we didn't pull that memory. Bummer. Okay. Otherwise, you attempt to convince him to return to Vina with you. Choose a hero. That hero flips over 4 cards. If red, black, and green cards, red, blue, and green cards are revealed, you succeed. Each card may only count for 1 color. Okay, let's see who has... Let's choose... Oh, this is tough. Yeah, cue the Final Fantasy Triumph music, folks. Folks, if you're watching, go ahead and hum it yourself. I don't want to have any copyright violations, so it's up to you. We're gonna choose Asha. Let me see who has more cards. Asha has more cards at this point. They need a red, green, and blue. So here we go. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can tell, you can see what their number of cards they have in their deck, what colors they skew towards. So I feel like, maybe we should pick Nas because they have more red. And it looks like they're, I don't know. You know what? No. Asha, we're just going to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, they did it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. They have one for each color. Red, green, and blue. This looks like black, though. Again, prototype, folks. So we've done it. We've succeeded. And then if you played Roland, they get extra stuff. So if you succeed in convincing the stranger to return, go to 17-13B. All right. 17-13B. Is this card. With a combination of gestures and some drawings in the dirt, you are able to convince the stranger to follow you back to Vina, where you leave him in Raina's care. He doesn't seem to fully trust you or the priestess yet, but you've done all you can. Again, this is from earlier adventures, folks. This is a side quest right now. The priestess thanks you. I wish I had something to show my appreciation, but it will have to be up to Ziva to bless this good deed. You aided a lost and confused being out of the goodness of your hearts. I'm certain I will hear more tales of your heroism in the days to come. Each hero gains 1, what is this? Is it 1 health? 1, these symbols here. Sorry, folks, it is a prototype. Some of these things have changed, but they gain 1 of these. This quest is over. You gain 3 city actions, and this is where you'll go to the city and do shopping, basically. You're going to get stuff to level up your characters. Oh my goodness. Folks, that is it. That is our side quest of Kinfire Chronicles, the Knight's Ball. As you can see, we gave you a little taste of what this game's all about. I got to show you this. Where are these characters? We played with 2 characters. We played with the Elven Rogue Asha. We played with the Orc Tactician, Nas of the Kill Strikes. And yeah, these are all the characters, folks. So you can play with Kor, the Revenant Tank. You can play with Roland. He was referenced on one of the cards. Roland the Word Forger. This is the Dwarven Sorcerer. You can play with Fane, Fane Longstride, the Bard. So they get to play. They get a bunch of wards that they can play along with. We had one ward in play. This was Valora, the Human Ranger, right? So you can hang on the trees and snipe people off here. And they all have different abilities, right? So we had our ongoing abilities here. For instance, Valora, the Helmsman, Guardian from Afar. Let me go here. The Guardian from Afar, each time Valora enters a space without enemies, she may choose an ally within one space, or that ally gains a shield. Pretty cool stuff. And then, again, we played with Asha and Nas. So, Joby Games in the house. Hello. Good to see you here, friend. We are just finishing up Kinfire Chronicles, Night's Fall. I want to thank Risa and the incredible Dream Team for sponsoring tonight's stream. I really appreciate the partnership. And again, folks, take it with a grain of salt. It has been sponsored, but I love this. I love the narrative. This is, again, if you're in the Gloomhaven, Descent, those type of games, I think this is going to be your jam. I love how easy this is to get into. We fast forwarded this quest. Quest 1, it has one rule book that's going to guide you through. You learn as you play, and from box, you open up the box, you open your first quest. You're going to be playing that in like about 5 or 10 minutes. It slowly builds up, and they're going to teach you how to adventure, teach you how to do combat, teach you how to go to the city and get stuff. It's a wonderful system. I am very, very happy that this game exists for people who like these type of games, because I think not only is it going to be good for people who already like these type of games, it's going to be the type of game that you're going to be able to teach newcomers. I really think it seems like they've geared it towards that. Really easy experience to delve into. I think it's easier to delve into and get up and running than like Gloomhaven, or even Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, right? I think it's a really clever system. I love the Destiny bag. I think it's so clever how you pull actions, rather than using like initiative or whatever. I mean, you're just drawing from here, and there are ways to mitigate that. We didn't have to do it, thankfully, with the fate tokens. So we could have spent a fate token, folks, taking this, and then you draw 4 chits out of the bag, and then you're going to choose one to play. So like, let's say, you knew there was a bunch of numbers coming up like this, you could draw those 4, and then, hey, you know what? We'll pick these 3, go back, and instead choose one of our characters to play. So, we took some early big damage, but thankfully we were able to survive that. So, folks, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you again for hanging out with me. It's really been a pleasure, and wow. Check out Kinfire Chronicles. I'm going to put the link one more time here, one last time. Let's find someone to raid. Let's show some love to our fellow Twitch streamers. Let's see who is out there. The Brothers Murph raided us, and we are going to pass along the love to the next streamer. Who can we raid now? Let's raid Bonds. Bondsnator is playing some board games. Look like she's playing some board games on Board Game Arena. Bonds is great. Show her some love, folks, and thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Much love to you all. Again, we were talking early at the stream. There's people. A few of us have been having rough weeks or rough days. So take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves, and you know what? Play some games. Much love to you all. Thank you, friends. Let's get ready to raid. I'm going to raid right now, and I'll see y'all later. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.